Hiya crafters, Amy here with amyswares, and today I have some mid-month inspiration to share with you. Now this is a brand new stencil. It's called Mixed Flowers. It's a 6x9. I have 3 colors, goldenrod, pebble, and slate. And I'm going to be using this mid-month inspiration stencil to create this fun card, and I'll show you in just a moment here to give you an idea of where we're going. I'm so pleased with how this turned out. Sometimes I like to just do a little pop of color with grays, and I love how it turns out. So this mixed flower stencil, this is the mid-month inspiration. This is something that Mary Kay at A Colorful Life Designs does. Halfway through a new release, on the 15th of the month, she will release a special stencil for that month. It's called Mid-Month Inspiration. And the way that it works, it's not part of the new release technically, meaning like if you buy the Master Creator Bundle, it won't be part of that because this is separate. But she creates this one stencil that's special on its own. It gets released on the 15th of the month, and it's on sale for the first week. So you can get this amazing stencil for $4 for the first week only. Plus, you can use my coupon AMYFAN10 on top of it and save even more. If you get it later on in the month, it's fine. It'll still be available in the shop. It just won't be that sale price, and you would then only be able to use my coupon code on top of it. So be sure to check that out and check out the actual March release because there's loads of amazing stencils this month. So here you can see I'm working through the composition here with 2 different color grays. I have the lighter gray first and then the darker gray. And I'm kind of going heavier handed in spots, lighter handed in others. And I'm kind of deliberately leaving a few of those openings not ink blended in. And I'm just using a little cloth to wipe off the excess on the stencil, and then I'm going to come in with this goldenrod color just to add this little pop of color. So you could be really precious about it and try and mask off the areas, but I wasn't too worried about it if it ended up kind of getting some of the yellow over the gray. I didn't mind how that looked. So once I get a little bit of this yellow down, I'm going to remove this stencil from the panel and show you the release. But I want to actually come in with this tiny little blending brush just to really get more precision and go into these openings and get the ink where I want it. So here is how it looks. It's so cool to reveal that and show all this amazing detail. There's parts of this that remind me almost of a spirograph, which is really fun. So I feel like you could play on that if you want to make like a vintage sort of card with like reds and blues and things like that. You could make it look like a spirograph. Anyway, I have this cool rectangle die. This is going to cut a bunch of little funky little holes on the sides, which I feel adds to the whimsy of this. I'm going to use my pokey tool and run it along. It's so satisfying. It pops out any other little holes that still have the die cut in it. And then once I get all that done, I'll actually probably take my little mini Hoover and get those all off my desk just to get those out of the way. So here I'm just going to figure out how I want to set up my sentiment, what I'm going to do to finish the card. So I'm going to shop my sentiment book here. I have lots of dividers now. I recently updated this. I put it in a much bigger 3-ring binder because I was running out of space, and I kind of separated them by category. So it made it a lot easier to find the different designs. So I'm flipping through, seeing what options work. It's a pretty busy background, so I know I need something pretty bold. But then I remembered that I have some of these Alta New die cuts in this really pretty mustard color that I knew would match really well with that goldenrod ink that I used. So I'm looking at my options here. I have Friend, and as you saw, I did end up doing Sweet Friend. I'm figuring out if I want white for the shadow layer or black. I could have gone either way, but I did go with the Sweet Friend on the white background, and now I just need to pick some bling. This is also in the shop at A Colorful Life Designs, and you can also use my coupon for this. So AMYFAN10 at checkout will save you 10% on your complete order for anything in the shop, basically other than that Master Creator Bundle. So be sure to use that. That also lets the owner, Mary Kay, know where the sale came from, so I'll get credit for it. So here I'm just putting down a couple different options just to see what one looks best. Sometimes I actually have to put it on there to see how it looks, but I did use that luminous white just to give it that cool mirror finish and that bright white color on the side, and that's going to finish the card. So thank you so much for spending time with me. Be sure to check this out in the first week if you want to get your hands on it for an even bigger savings, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.